Hello, everybody. So I am here with Stefanie, and we are going to talk about 20 and 30. And you guys, if you haven't heard of 20 and 30, it's our answer to Eric Worre's 20 and 30. Basically, you recruit 20 people in 30 days. So while 20 signups in 30 days sounds good to most people, this isn't even 20 signups in 30 days. This is 20 business builders signed up in 30 days, and then you turn around and plug them into the resources that they need, and then they get going, right? So this is insane, and we're right in the middle of it. So this 30 days, we're like, it's February. That's what we're doing. Or 29 days, whatever. Logistics, right? But anywho, so Stefanie, let's talk. What was your business like? And I know you were in Go for Gold and everything, but still, like, what was your business like before 20 and 30?
Okay, so I've been with them for like 4 years, and I am an executive, and I was stuck. So that's the word, stuck. So I had just had our 5th baby, and with Go for Gold started enrolling more people and feeling less stuck. But we were really like at a point where we need the finances to increase, and we need them to increase quickly. And when I saw this, I was like, that's crazy. I'm not going to do that.
A lot of people felt that way.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do that. And then pretty much at the last minute, I was like, no, this is what I need to do. I need to do it because we're stuck. My OGV had been falling backwards over the last 2 years, and I wasn't able to do classes. So because of having babies and miscarriages and stuff like that. So stuck. I was just totally stuck.
Wow. So if you were sort of going back and forth between whether you should or whether you shouldn't do it, what was the thing that made you finally be like, okay, like I need to do this. Like, this is no longer just a, like, shouldn't I, like, I need to do this.
Yeah, I felt like if I didn't do something extreme, I was going to stay stuck. Even though I had better tools and resources and things were going better, I just felt like, it's like you got to do a whole 30 to get back on your eating right. Like, I felt like I need to do a whole 30 for my business.
Yes. So there's a video on YouTube where I talk about this, but really what we have to do is like these windows of massive action. And sometimes that massive action is signing up 20 builders in 30 days. And then you can sort of like chill out and you can just sign up, 5 in a month or 10 in a month or whatever, and you're also duplicating because you never build out your whole team, right? Like it's very important for us all to realize, like, we're not the only people putting folks on our team, right? We should be duplicating so other people know how to do that as well. That's the entire concept, or else you're going to burn yourself out quick, fast, in a hurry. But yeah, so basically you do that massive action of 30 days, and then you can chill out, and then you can relax and kind of then you do your other stuff, right? And then you go back in however many times you want to do it. I think that this year for me, myself, is a year of intensive, massive action. I already know that, but it's not without its chill out moments too, right? So yeah. I'm going to do 20 and 30 4 times this year. I'm going to do it like 4 times. So I'm going to have lots and lots but my team is going to be like, whenever all of that is done, right? So that is what it took for you to get off of the fence. Now, after you started 20 and 30, what were your thoughts? Like, whenever the rubber was meeting the road, right? Yeah. And things were actually being taught and being told to you, what was that like?
So the first week, when you're like messaging more people, like, I don't even know if I totally realized I was like signing up builders at first, like just people. And then I was like, oh no, like, this isn't just my friends, this is people to do the business. then I felt like, oh crap, like what have I signed up for? Maybe I'm just going to back out of it.
Back out of the door, right? Yeah.
And then I was like, no, because the reason I need to do this is because I need big action, like massive action to get forward. And so then I was just like, I don't really care how scared I am. I'm just like typing these messages. It's like, I'm just going to do it. I ran out of time. I'm going to go back and do it again after the kids go to bed. And maybe I'm going to go to bed a little bit after my husband. I'm just going to do it. And then what really like changed is I missed the first live AFT, but I went and did it with my husband. We just were like, hey kids, go watch Disney Plus. Right. We're going to do this AFT. And then I feel like unstoppable. Like, and you've probably seen from my posts, like the shift that happened in my mind.
100% yes. 100% yes. So how many builders, because I know you've already had a pretty extraordinary reaction. Yeah. So what's happening with you so far in the 6th day of the month? It's only the 6th. So what's going on so far?
Someone who's getting, I actually had 3 meetings before we started February. And one of those was not really. I don't really want to do that. Everyone said yes. And then I have 3 new business builders and someone who gets paid tomorrow and is going to do it. So it's a yes, but we had to wait for the paycheck.
Can we, hey, and that's fine, right? Fine. Yeah. So you've got 4 new business builders and it's the 6th day of the month. You guys, does everybody understand? Let's talk about something real quick. Does everybody understand that I've watched a lot of like network marketing guru stuff, because that's what, like, I basically went out and brought stuff back and was like, here's how we can do it at YL, because they have to do it for like all sorts of different kinds of companies, like from mail wraps to insurance and prepaid law and all sorts, like there's vacations, there's all sorts of different places. So they really have to have a very, very 30,000 feet version of what they do. So what I do is I sort of like take bits and pieces of everybody's stuff that I see, I bring it back, and then I package it for something that Young Living can do, because that's what we need. And so I don't remember what I was going to say there. Oh, so in the fact that you have signed up 4 builders already, you guys watching this need to understand that I have watched Eric Worre work a room and say, okay, all of my $1 million earners plus stand up. And they all stand up. He goes to each one of them and he asks them how many super builders they have under him, which are builders that are building, right? That are duplicating, like in 20 and 30, that's basically, you plug them right back into a closed system. And you know the average of these multi-million dollar, or $1 million, let's say that, $1 million earners per year, their average was 12.
12?
12. You do not need to have hundreds of builders. You need people, you need at least 12 is what I've seen, in order to do like $1 million a year, which, I mean, even less than $1 million is all right, like you're still doing okay. But like, that's like an obscene number. $1 million a year is a crazy number, right? Not crazy, but it's a high number. And for it to only really require 12 people, now we have the system of how to get the 12 people, and then the 12 people can get whoever they want, right? So how relieved were you? This is a leading question. I wouldn't be able to ask this in court if I were doing that. How relieved were you whenever you found out that I was just going to tell you what to do during these meetings?
I cut out a little bit. How relieved was I
when you found out that I was basically telling you what to do and what to say during these meetings?
Yeah, it was like, no, I just, like, this is my list and this is what I have to do. I don't have to think about whether I can or not, or whether it's good or not. Like, just do it. Like, I'm a list person and it's kind of like a list.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yes. And then you memorize it and then it's over and over and over and over and over. And you just keep doing it. And you guys, people are hungry out there for this. They're hungry for this, even if it's just an additional income stream. Even if they don't, if they don't feel comfortable quitting their job about it and stuff like that, even if it's an additional income stream that gives them that breathing room for like $500 a month, $1,000 a month, most people only need an extra $500 a month.
Yeah.
That's all they need, right? And the scary thing is oh gosh, it's a really high number. I think it's 96% of the people in the US anyway are one extra bill away from being homeless. Like one extra, maybe a hospital bill or a surprise bill away from. Oh no. Are you able to hear me now?
Now I can.
Okay. But
I
people
didn't catch some of your sentences. Sorry.
Oh, well, that's fun. Well, let's see. Let me see if anybody has any questions. I didn't even put it on for the love, Martha. I haven't said hi to anybody. I knew something felt really weird. Let me bring the video up. I knew it felt weird, you guys. Okay. Oh my word, there's lots of you. Okay, let me turn this down. Lindsay, hi friends. Hello, Lindsay. And then Nancy said hi to Lindsay also. Jenny said 12. Jenny, did you get 12 signed up? Lillian, what is 20 and 30? 20 and 30 is, well, I already covered it. Just watch the beginning of the video unless you asked that actually at the very beginning. Lindsay, that blows my mind and gives me so much hope. We can find 12 builders. Oh, she said 12 because of the $1 million thing. And they need a quick paycheck. Heck yes. Lillian, what is the system of massive action for 30 days? It's in 20 and 30. You just have to, you can go to, let me put it in the comments. Right now it's a waiting list. It opens up again on March 15th, but let me see. So it's golden6.com/20 in 30. And did you guys know that Eric Worre, who is the original person that did a 20 and 30, that it costs $1,000 to do his?
$37.
Mine's $37, and it's exactly the way we should do it at Young Living. Like it's the right way for us. Isn't that crazy? Nancy, list people unite. Yes. Lindsay. Oh, and she's got that. Sarah, it's one of Martha's courses that teaches you to bring in 20 or more business builders within 30 days. Yes. Nancy, you're coming in spotty. Ah, dang it. Well, that's our good old internet. Okay, well, what would be your suggestion to somebody that is on the fence about doing 20 and 30?
I would say just do it, because I was really on the fence. My mom was talking about getting it and I was like, and I'm so glad I did, because it's totally shifted my mindset. And like I said, I felt totally stuck before and I feel unstoppable. Like, it's just like once you do one message and you hit it and you get the nerves and then they start typing back right away, you can see the little dots. Like the thrill is like crazy. It's just like chemical happiness.
Yes, exactly. We don't realize how easy things can be, I think. We just simply don't realize how because I am a person that will do things the difficult way first. It's just how I am. I'll do it the hard way first, and then I'll figure out an easy way to do it. But I think a lot of us are that way, where we do the hard thing first, but then maybe we haven't figured out the easy way to do it after that. And we're just like, that's hard, right? I don't want to do that. And I don't want to come across sleazy and goofy. Like, that's not who I am. And if you have to come across sleazy and goofy, that's not sustainable. So, okay, well, we're going to go ahead and, somebody has a question. Bailey, I know it varies, though I am curious, how much time each day do you recommend to work on this biz daily on a normal period versus the time spent working during 20 and 30? So I spend 2 hours or less on my day. And I actually have something coming out where I'm going to completely do a blueprint around what I do in those 2 hours, so you can like see what is actually done in those 2 hours. So so that's, I think maybe that answers your question. But okay, we're gonna pop out of here right now. For those of you watching right now, because this is going to be on YouTube as well, and who knows when people are going to watch that. But for people watching right now, the doors are closed to 20 and 30. They're going to open again March 15th. The reason they're closed is because it's important to have a bunch of people start at once, because you're going to push each other, and that's important. That's the only reason we close, because if you trickle in, you're not going to have that same experience. And so that's why we close it, in case you're like,
the group is awesome, of course,
it's
but
the best.
like all of the support is like in there right away. And I think, and I'll just say this too, because you're saying that you're putting them right into a system, it's nice to put people into a system that you know is going to work. Whereas obviously like classes stopped working for me. They did for a while and then they stopped. So it's nice to know that like I'm sitting at home, like breastfeeding my baby and homeschooling my kids and going to work still, and I can still get this done. And for me, it's like 3 hours because I'm typing with one hand, but.
Oh my gosh. I love it. That's
totally
awesome.
doable.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's a great, let's drop the mic on that one. Thank
Cool.
you, Stefanie. Everybody have an awesome day, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.